talent. So I'm joined by Sinead and Adele from Bewitched. How are you both?
Hello again, Vinny. How's it going?
Loving that intro there, Ireland's best talent. We'll take that.
I should say as well, so I've spoken to Sinead. Is this the third time we've chatted now?
It's the third time. Yep.
Yeah. Now, you maybe need to sound not quite so excited about that, Sinead, if you can. You said it's just bowled over there. So, welcome back to the show, Sinead. Adele, you've been snubbing me for about 3 years now.
I have. Every time I see your name in the email inbox, I just kind of pawn it off on Sinead and Lindsay. Like, this man, Vinny, I'm not so sure you do that one.
He's very persistent. How are you both doing? You've been often very busy. Should Bewitched are back again. And we're loving it. So how have you been?
Yeah, we've been really good. We've been really busy. We kind of had this in the pipeline for the last year and a half, because I think when we spoke, we were talking about the podcast. So during that time, conversations started to happen, and we got back in with Ray Hedges, who had done our first 2 albums. And he was listening to the podcast and was inspired by wanting to work with us again. And the minute we heard Birthday, which is our new single, oh my God, we were just like, please, we really, really want it.
It's so hard. Like, we've been trying to kind of move on and do some new stuff for a while, but being mothers and like everyone having babies and different schedules, it's actually quite hard to fit it in. But it suddenly seems like the right time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we're also glad to hear that. Is it difficult when you're trying to move on and you're trying to do fresh stuff and, you know, show that you've evolved, that people like me, lots of the fans, they can't help but hark back to the past as well?
Well, the thing is, Vinny, like, that makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, we had so many classics as well, and like, we 4 number ones. You're not going to get away from that. And we're not trying to either. It's just that we can't keep doing them and not moving forward. We've got to do both. So it's like we can celebrate the old and the new. And definitely. You know, this time around, it's really positive. Birthday is quite the 2023 sound. It's really of today. And we weren't sure how people were going to react to that, but actually it's really positive.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone is like, oh, that sounds like a hit of today. And it's just like, yes, it is. Bewitched our 2023.
Yeah, and we have this collection sale where Birthday will be on that, and hopefully we're going to be doing more music and keep adding to the collection. So, and that's available wherever you get your,
streaming,
wherever your music from.
I also saw there was a typo clearly, because it said somewhere that it was the 25th anniversary of...
Definitely typo. Yeah.
and my brain froze for a second, and I thought, because I remember it like it was maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when I think that cannot be 25.
Well, I like to say it's 15, so let's just go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is surprised by the number, so we could just lie and get away with it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But it's a big one.
It is a big one, but I guess what comes with that as well, because there's still so much love out there for you all, for the music, for new music as well. It must feel really heartwarming to know people, they're still so invested in the band.
Yeah, definitely. Especially the build up to Birthday's release. We were kind of teasing little things.
You were teasing that on Instagram like mad.
We were, and I think we were driving people a bit mad. But that was actually really nice to see.
Yeah.
So Birthday is out now. You can go and stream that. I know you've been busy touring. You had a tour last year with Blue. What about for the rest of 2023 and future tour plans? What's coming up?
So 2023, we've got lots of gigs actually already booked throughout the country. So festivals kind of everywhere, if you just go to our socials. And 24, we're looking into our own tour for 24.
As we said already, Sinead, we spoke a few times. I think each time we did speak, you took a trip to my confessional box.
Oh God, do I have to do that?
So Adele's not getting away with that. Adele doesn't get to snub this show for 2-3 years and then come on eventually. Oh, no. I'll open the door. Now, Adele, you can get in there as well. So Adele and Sinead, squeeze in. Are you comfortable in there?
Yeah. A bit nervous because you never know who's on the other side of the little gate.
It's me. It's me.
Is it really you?
It's just me. Don't call me father, because the BBC get upset and people do that, okay? So how this works is I have a series of 10 boxes in front of me, and I would like you to select some and answer the confessional question within. Sinead is going, again, we've been here before. So Adele, we're going to start with you. Number 1 to 10, where would you like to start?
3, please.
Number 3, have to get this out of the way straight away, because we did talk about this the last time. Did you know what the lyrics of C'est La Vie meant when you were singing them first time round?
Yes.
You did?
Do I have to elaborate? Yeah.
I'm shocked.
So these are the lyrics. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Now, I think, Sinead, last time you were like, I had no idea. You did, Adele? You knew completely what you were doing?
Yeah. And it's really weird because it's only in recent years that we realised Sinead didn't know. And it's like, what?
No.
I mean, I don't know where she was when we had that conversation. Clearly not in the same room.
No, clearly not. No,
Hilarious.
I think it was years later.
Because actually, even in the video shoot, in the treatment, actually, it was that. I think it was Lindsay was to sort of go, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, and then look down her trousers, and we thought, oh, that's actually a little far-fetched.
I do remember that, but I just don't think I put the flowers and the grass and the boppiness. I just don't think I actually put it all together.
I mean, obviously it wasn't, we didn't necessarily write it about that, but it's obviously that kind of innuendo situation.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the way we're talking about it without actually saying it too. So it's great. It all works. It all works. Another box, please. Sinead, you can pick this one.
7.
Which band member has the worst tour habits? Perhaps the messiest? So when you're gigging, touring around, spending lots of time together, who's got the worst habits?
I think me and Edel are probably the most untidiest on a tour bus. But that's why we share hotel rooms. But Edel is normally the last one either in the car, if we're going somewhere, and it's just like, right, we need to move, and it's always Edel.
I'm always the last one. Or like the last one to the stage, or the last one to sound check. Or,
yeah.
I don't mean to be. I don't know why that is. I don't know.
We're getting to the dirt now.
Well, okay.
Now we're grand. Yeah.
I was hoping for more dirt, but we'll accept that. We'll do another box, please. Number 1 to 10.
5.
Number 5, your favourite and least favourite Bewitched song?
My favourite is Weatherman. My least favourite...
That's a mean question.
That is a mean question. My favourite is, I really like Are You a Ghost? I just think it's absolutely stunning, and I'm so sorry we never did it as a single. Weatherman is a no-brainer. And my least favourite is probably Get Happy. It was like a B-side on one of the singles. Yeah. Like, everybody get the rent, don't you know what we have found? And we talk about brontosauruses and stuff. I think that one really bothered me.
It's been really nice to talk to you both. And I am really excited for the new single, Birthday, which is out now, and what's to come. So tour, lots of gigs happening this year, but hopefully a Bewitched tour next year.
Yeah, like this year is very much so about music. So we're literally all creative throughout this whole year. So you'll have a number of new songs throughout this whole year, because we are literally bringing our band to 23. So we're kind of learning and finding our feet as we go along.
Here, it's St. Patrick's Day, so I have to ask you, what are your plans for St. Patrick's Day, or St. Patrick's Day weekend, I should say?
We are working. Oh my God, we're so busy because Birthday only came out last week. We have so much that we're doing today. So hopefully we get a Guinness in somewhere. Well, I will.
She does like her
Adele doesn't like Guinness.
I can't wait to see you all perform again, and thanks for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. Adele, don't leave it so long next time.
Well, now that I've seen you and spoken to you, I'll be wanting to do it every week.
See you, Vinny.
Vinny. See you soon.
Take care. Bye.